Hello and welcome to the Danger Zone. Today I will be mostly talking bollocks. But I'm going to do a bit. You are on one of my new fancy pieces of equipment. You'll have to see that some other time. You don't know that, but you are. But we're using tape. Right, let's get on with this. It's a log splitting video. Log splitting. Now, this one was an awkward one I had yesterday. Now this needs sorting out. All you need to do is get it right first time, right up there. Well, you don't need to actually put it on the doodah, do you? You just need to get it started. Look at that! Yay! Bit long that, I don't know how that got slipped in it. So what we're doing is just, so this is the correct use of this equipment, not like what I was doing. Look at that! Look at it! Look at that! Look how easy that is. So it actually helps it to dry better as well. Exactly. Oop. Wow! And this also is quite a good form of exercise if you feel like you need to be warmed up. You know, just get in there and don't do that. This is an awkward one, it's a very awkward shape. I think we'll try and get it on the edge. What I found with log splitting, anything like this, it brings out the man in everyone, and they all want to tell you how useless you are, because they know how to split wood. What you'll get is some sad fucker with a combat jacket, lives up Hall Glen or something, the expert with a chainsaw, lives in a council flat, and they'll send me a message telling me I'm useless and an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing. But I know I'm an idiot and I know I'm useless, so hey. Yeah. I mean, do you really need to split this one again? But it does bring out a lot of that type of thing, yeah. And because what happened with the internet, when we got the internet, it brings out narcissism in people that you wouldn't normally be able to use. You know, it brings out that sort of, you can actually be really nasty to people, what you wouldn't normally do if you met them down the street. But that horse has left the stable. That horse has definitely left the stable. That horse has left. I'm gonna have to. I'm still struggling a wee bit for space for the wood, but my new wheelie bin things are full. Right. It's always good to have too much in it, you know. It's always good to have too much. This thing seems to be working alright. The actual thing I've taped on is the worst selfie stick I've got. It's all jiggly and shoogly. So I need to try and do better, but the right idea, it's one of these microphone stands. Moody blue, that sort of thing. No, no, not that. So I'll try not to put you through too much torture. Basically, the videos are rubbish, but they are what they are. I found the log splitting videos aren't that popular, but who cares? You're spending time with the expert. Spending time with the expert. Wow. Look at that. See that? So the more of this you do, the easier it is when it comes to putting them in the fire. Remember, I've only had this for a year, and I'm still getting the hang of the whole system. It does take up a lot of your time, but the coziness is definitely worth it, I would say. It's definitely worth it. Yeah. The exercise is good. The exercise, you know, the procuring of the wood. In the summer I'll be buying more from Campo the States when it's at 20% discount. When the discount is on, we'll be buying more. I don't even know why I'm splitting this. I think I enjoy splitting. I think that's what it is. That one doesn't matter, it's fine like that. Probably not a bad location to have the wood here, because it's a bit of shelter off the side of the house, but it also gets the wind and the sun. You know, so trying to get on, try to get things done. Got big ideas for this year, 2025, which is a sign of you need to, you know, you need to keep going. If you've got nothing in your mind, you have to try and get something in there, something to do. There's no excuses really. The only person that can do it is you. You know. No excuse. Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. Just get out there and find something to do. There must be some interest you have. There's no excuses for staying in bed or going to the pub. Go to the pub, aye, but don't make that the only thing that you ever do. Well, I look forward to next time I go to the pub. But see, I've got look forward to going to Wetherspoons. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's what I am. Somebody would take me to Wetherspoons, it'd be good. I fancy actually going to Garton on Dam actually. I seen a photograph of it this morning. I don't think I'm going to fit that in today. I don't think so. I don't think it. I just can't see that happening. Get that, well, it's got a wee handle on it, look. See? A wee handle. already been at this one, but it's damp. It's been lying out in the rain. We'll soon get that dried off. Is that a pine? Alright. These plastic tubs are probably not very good for storing them. You really need to have ventilated ones, which I have got, so I'll maybe go and find them and get everything into ventilated tubs. Like the bread ones are ventilated, probably for the same reason. That's what this thing's designed for. This is what it's good for. You can use an axe if you want. You can use an axe. Be my guest. Be my guest. Wow. Huh. Wow. I added in that one because it's got it doesn't have small ventilation at the sides. I just have to do the now. Yeah. So what's happening with a lot of people? Some people, they're not doing any self-awareness, and they're just like drones existing and not having any enjoyment. They're just existing and trying to reinforce what they have, what they've achieved. It might be a bit of wealth, or the house might be worth a bit of money. And so that's the end of their lives. It's like a figure. So I'm trying to work on this, the meaning of life, to die with this figure, which could change arbitrarily under any governmental imposition. Could change it to a different figure, just at the click of a button. To think that that's what you've lived, that is the be all and end all of you as an individual. That's all you've ever done. Oh, but I mean, there's a lot to be said for the Golgafrinchins. The Golgafrinchins. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Or maybe like creative people, like we need annoying. Maybe we must have annoying people around to why? Well, wouldn't life be better if you didn't have annoying people around? No, look at that. Well, yeah. So basically they get in their car for their disability thing, they go to the doctors, the hospital, you know, shopping, medication. That's life. That's the life. That's the pure enjoyment of their lives is going to the chemist. So I would suggest that people like that are actually dead already. So to speak, they are finished already. If being alive was the whole point of not being dead, then there must be more to it than that. Stuff in your face with shortbread? Is that the meaning of life? Well, I would say aye. See, that's soaking wet, that one. That's that. So that box is no good really. Well, not over here anyway. I'll need to, well, my actual wood thing's full up. It is full up. It's basically because in the past these people would be dead by now. Well, I would be as well. That so health standards have improved so much that well, that one's not bloody good anymore, is it? As you've probably noticed, I get a lot of plastic tubs. So the thing is, you might say, well, what are you going on about these people for? Just ignore them. Well, because they're annoying me, that's why. They're actually interfering with my sanity. Interfering with my life. That's why. And this is back to the thing about ignoring numpties. You can ignore them for so long until they start affecting you. Look what I'm doing in my life. There's no point in being, well, if you're going to be a drone working for the council or something, and you're at peace with that, and you think that's fine, I don't have a problem with that. Accept that and have interests out with your work. You know, do other things. Then that's fine. That's a means to an end. But really, you are the council and that type of organisation. You are sort of working for a communist organisation for the most part. There's a lot of types that work there just switch off to it, and quite rightly so. They just go there, get paid, and that's. But the problem is, all the while you're doing that, the goalposts are getting shifted all the time. Well, this is a difficult one. How are you going to do this one? This is impossible. There's no way you could do this. Well, look at that, let's do it. Oh! Aye, right. I mean, if you're at one with your cell, then what the hell happened to this one? This is really awkward. You should have cut this with a chainsaw. Right. I'm going to get this done and that's us. Right? I'm going to get a sweep up. I'm going to sweep up sweep up. We're going to sweep up. But very early on, I suppose, people fall into three categories. Those that are alright, so they're sort of in the middle. Those that are going to help you, and those that actively are not going to help you or anyone. So that's why the Golgafrinchins, well, because they got rid of the phone sanitizers. What's that got to do with it? Well, it has something to do with it. It has something to do with what I'm saying. Basically, that I don't know what it's got to do with it. It means that the elites can't just save money of numpties. Numpties need something to do. But so I believe I'm being a creative person and I'm moving forwards in my life, and I've got people trying to stop me, and I'm trying to avoid them, but they're trying to stop me, and it's because that's just what they do. It's just what they do. They'll do that to it's not me. They'll do that to anyone. Anyone that's different or tries to do things differently. They don't like that. They don't like it. So they're going to try and stop you. So unfortunately, you have to fight. Fight is not really the word. You have to protect yourself. Defence. You need to defend yourself. Do you still have the right to participate in the hobbies and the things that you enjoy doing? They can't stop you from doing that. They will try, because they're using green communism against you. So there was a law in Australia that were bringing out, or some stupid thing in Victoria, where, for example, this is an example of what would happen. I don't know if they've done it or they're trying to do it. You're not allowed to work on your own vehicles. So you need, well you are, but you've got to pay a permit, got $1,000 or something. So imagine I was here and I said I'm going to repair my car. I'll do an oil change. What could happen is you get a numpty will ring up the council and say that you've been changing this, try to choose my words carefully. I have spotted someone working on the vehicle in our neighbourhood. This is against the rules. So the council sends you a letter, and then next week you go and fix the door handle in the boot or something. I mean, where do you draw the line with this? Is that working in the car? So this person's got it in for you, so they report you again, and you'll end up getting fined by the council for working on your car in where you live. That's not here, but that's what the sort of green communist stuff. It's a weird thing because it's actually a money scam. So they need the numpties to enforce it. So numpties are, well, they're like Stasi. You really need to look back in history, all this stuff. In Russia and West and East Germany. East Germany, not West Germany. Well, yeah, West Germany. This is an unargued one. Oh no, it's away. There's a whole range of weapons that people have. Now the problem with weaponising things like that to get at people is that it works both ways. So it works both ways. So the other person can do that to you, and you wouldn't believe it. They won't actually realise. Because they're too dumb concentrating on what they're looking at to realise the bigger picture and what's available to everyone. So on that note, that's that finished. I'm going to sweep up now, so thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye!